Hey guys, Josh here. So in 2020 I had the chance to visit quite a lot of islands in Animal Crossing with all sorts of different themes and aesthetics, and today I'd like to take a look at some of the most impressive islands I visited during the year. So I've made this list of my 10 favorite islands in no particular order, and they all have a dream address so you can check them out by yourself. I hope they can give you some inspiration, and yeah, let's just start. The first island on this list is called White Chocolate, and it is a Japanese island. As most of you probably know by now, the Japanese theme is quite popular in Animal Crossing, but if I had to pick only one that captures the traditional image of Japan best, this would be the one. One thing I really enjoyed on this island is the perfect balance between city and nature. You will see plenty of rivers, trees, and more natural areas, but you will also get the chance to visit a city that is filled with things to see, from a festival area leading to a shrine, to buildings such as a cozy cafe and a restaurant, and my favorite part of the island, this huge castle with Emperor Ken watching over from the top. How impressive is that? During your stay on this island, you'll also have the chance to stay at the ryokan, which is a traditional Japanese inn. If you need some inspiration for a Japanese themed island, I definitely recommend you take some of your time to visit White Chocolate. We're staying in Asia for island number 2, but we're now going to the Philippines. I love when people showcase their culture through their island, and Cabbage Island is the perfect example of that. The island creator wanted to create a rural Spanish-Filipino island that would remind him of his hometown, and it includes tons of beautiful colonial churches and buildings, but also plenty of references to delicious Filipino dishes. You'll just have to walk a few steps outside of the town to encounter farmers tending to the cabbage and rice fields, and it just looks so good. They are my favorite spots on this island. During my visit, I also got the chance to stay at a small hostel. There were a few cockroaches there, but each room felt so cozy. I really wanted to stay longer. This island is just so much fun to explore, and I would recommend it to anyone who's looking to get a taste of Southeast Asia in Animal Crossing. Alright, so when you think of factories, beautiful is probably not the first word that comes to your mind. However, this third island on our list might just change your mind. Shima is an industrial island set in a city inspired by both Japanese and Chinese styles. Every inch of this island is carefully used to fit as many factories as possible. It feels incredibly huge, and the views you will get are so impressive. However, the one thing that really makes this island stand out in my opinion is the lighting. Whether it is inside or outside, the island creator used lights and colors in such a smart way, and this is what really immerses you in the atmosphere of the island. I also really enjoyed the Chinatown area. The neon lights from the diner sign and all of the trash littered around made it feel so realistic. If you need to see something different from all of these colorful and beautiful islands, then go ahead and check out Shima Island. For our fourth island, we're about to make a little trip to India thanks to Bollywood Island. Be prepared to see a lot of gigantic temples and palaces because this island creator is incredibly talented at using so many different items and custom designs in very creative ways in order to recreate iconic Indian monuments. However, India is not just about majestuous temples. This island also features more modest areas that portray what life really can be like in India, as well as a mango and a coconut farm that represent the importance of agriculture in this country. This island is also filled with brands that most Indians should immediately recognize, which will definitely add to the immersion factor. If you're looking for Indian clothes, well, I'm happy to tell you that this island creator has also designed dozens of clothes that you can download from her creator code. So if you'd like a free trip to India right now, go grab your Switch and dream of Bollywood Island. The next island is called Daradara, and I would describe it as a beautiful combination of cottagecore and industrial. At the time of this video, the dream address is set at night with plenty of spooky Halloween decor, but as with all of these islands, this might change when you decide to visit. I really enjoyed seeing the various markets and town areas with the dark forest that you have to walk through to go from a place to the next. The old and rusty custom designs just one of the things that make this island feel mysterious and spooky, but in a very beautiful way. There's nothing gore or scary, but the atmosphere might give you some chills. Don't forget to grab a ladder near the resident services before you hike this mountain, leading you to the highlight of this island, the view of the castle. No matter what the theme of your island is, Daradara has just so many interesting spots to offer. I'm sure you'll be able to get some inspiration during your visit. Alright, let's change the mood with island number 6, Pokopon. This island is one of the cutest I've seen in 2020. It's an urban island with a Japanese influence and is filled with pastel colors. However, it's not all glitters and rainbows everywhere. In fact, you'll see lots of trash, litter, and even an abandoned amusement park. But the island creators somehow found a way to make everything look so cute, and it is definitely a fascinating contrast. You'll also find multiple costumes for outfit changes throughout your visit, and the island creator said there are 4 hidden rooftops to find. I was only able to find 3 during my visits, but these little details just make visiting the island so much more fun. I also cannot talk about Pokopon without mentioning the interior of the house. It is just so ridiculously pretty and cute. If you're looking for an island that will make you smile and brighten your day, I promise you won't regret a little trip to Pokopon. Number 7 on our list is called New Bark, and it is an island set in the desert. It's one of these islands with such a unique theme, and visiting it is a breathtaking experience. You'll start in the town area, which occupies about a quarter of the island. There, you'll find a bazaar filled with plenty of intricate items, an impressive rug market, merchants with their tents set up on the beach, and a few more interesting things. When you step out of the city, you'll see sand. Lots of sand. This is a desert island after all, and I really do like that it occupies such a big part of it. If you walk long enough in the desert, you might stumble upon a scrapyard, which feels like a very dangerous place I wouldn't recommend visiting if it wasn't in Animal Crossing. It adds a dark and somewhat mysterious side to this island. And of course, you can't go to New Bark without seeing the pyramids. This island is such a unique and fun experience. I would recommend everyone to visit at least once. If you like sunny destinations such as Bali and California, then you'll probably love island number 8, Balifornia. I visited dozens of tropical islands in 2020. It is my favorite theme, and there were so many incredible islands to choose from. However, I decided to pick Balifornia as it is the perfect representation of a tropical resort. It has a wedding venue, a spa, a nightclub, Disneyland, a hula show, basically everything you need for an amazing summer vacation. There's even a Costco if you'd like to do some shopping before going back home. It was my first time I ever had the chance to go to Costco, so that was quite exciting for me. If you go to Balifornia, make sure you check the interiors. They're one of my favorite parts of this island and are definitely worth your time. There's just so much to do on Balifornia, and in times like these when most of us can't really travel, it is one of the best islands to just relax, escape reality for a little while, and have a good time. Speaking of escaping reality, island number 9 on our list is a magical place called Valkyrie. When you arrive, you'll get the opportunity to change to a wizard outfit before starting your adventure. One of the first things you'll notice is this fascinating sky area filled with clouds, stars, and more unusual things such as a bird bath on a floating island. This place really transports you to a mysterious and unknown world. If you are brave enough to climb the mountain and fight the giant snakes, you'll realize that it actually is a volcano with some dragon egg waiting for you inside. This island is a blast to explore, and I love how colorful and magical everything looks. In the town area, you'll also find some cute shops where you can get some ice cream and toys if you need to take a break from fighting dragons. If you enjoy fantasy and like to pretend you're a wizard by using the Tada reaction on everything like I do, please go take a look at Valkyrie Island. If you'd rather be a pirate than a wizard, then this last island called Aurora might be exactly what you're looking for. You'll start your trip in this little coastal town, and of course, as it's a pirate town, there's a tavern for you to have a drink before you start exploring. When I first visited this island, it was set in summer, but I think the snow looks great and adds a Viking touch to what used to be a very tropical pirate island. Anyway, it will look great no matter what the season is. All around the island, you'll see multiple shipwrecks and ships that once again show how it's possible to use items in so many creative ways you wouldn't expect. Also, just look at this great use of the rocks at the back of the island. On Aurora Island, you'll also find a pillaged town, a fort, a broken bridge, a vineyard, and just so much more. If you'd like to admire these ships in detail or to become a pirate for a day, then Aurora is waiting for you. Alright guys, so these were my 10 favorite islands of 2020. They were really hard to choose as the Animal Crossing community is filled with such talented people. Let me know if you agree or disagree with my list, and let me know which island is your favorite. Also, before you go ahead and visit these beautiful islands, give a like on this video and subscribe if you'd like to see more Animal Crossing content. Take care, Happy New Year, and see you soon.